unbiased coin is passed 5 times. Suppose that variable x is assigned the value k when k consecutive heads are obtained for k is equal to 3, 4, 5. Otherwise, x takes the value -1. Then what is the expected value of x? Expected value of x means which is nothing but the mean value, and formula for mean is sigma xi into p of xi. So further, first we are constructing the table here. This is a table. Now in this table we are taking the x values and p of x values, xi and p of xi. X value and p of xi, the corresponding probability value. So here what is given data? The variable x, this x variable. The variable x is assigned the value k when k consecutive heads are obtained for k is equal to 3, 4, 5. The value of x is assigned to k. X is assigned to 3 ones and x is assigned to 4 ones and x is assigned to 5. And all the remaining cases we take the value of x is equal to -1. That is the given data. Otherwise, x takes the value -1. So that is unbiased coin is tasked 5 times. Unbiased coin is tasked 5 times. All possible outcomes is equals to 2 power 5, which is equals to 32. This is all possible outcomes. And k is equal to, here x is equal to 3 means the probability is the probability for getting 3 consecutive heads. Getting 3 consecutive heads means the first here the cases are H, 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 T, T. That is, here we have 3 consecutive heads, and the next case is T, H, H, T. H, H, T, H, 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 T. This is, in this also we have 3 consecutive heads, and the next case is H, 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 T, H. In this case also we have 3 heads, and T, T, H, 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 and the last case is H, T, H, H, H. In all these 5 cases we have 3 consecutive heads. 3 consecutive heads. That is, the probability for getting 3 consecutive heads is favorable cases by total number of cases. Favorable cases is equal to 5 and total number of cases is equal to 32. Therefore, this probability is equal to 5 by 52. 5 by 32. Here, these are the cases containing the 3 consecutive heads. So, 5 are the favorable cases and total cases is equal to 32. Therefore, the probability for getting 3 consecutive cases is equal to 5 by 32. Now, coming to the second one, getting 4 consecutive heads. Getting 4 consecutive heads means H 4 times. H, 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 T. And the second case is T, H, 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 H. That is, here, this is a case of getting 4 consecutive heads. That is, now the probability for getting 4 consecutive heads is equal to favorable cases by total cases. Favorable cases is equal to 2 and total cases is equal to 32. Now, the probability for getting 4 consecutive cases, 4 consecutive heads is equal to 2 by 32. And the next one is, this is 5 means here we take the 5 consecutive heads. That is, in this case we have only one possibility, that is H, 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 H. This is the only possibility. Therefore, probability is equals to 1 by 32. Now, this is the probability for getting 3 consecutive heads, and this is the probability for getting 2 consecutive heads, and this is the probability for getting 1 consecutive head. In the remaining cases, we take the value of x is equal to -1. Now, we want this probability value p of -1. Now, we first find this probability value. So, to find this value, we apply the formula sigma p of xi is equals to 1. We already know that sum of our probabilities is equal to 1. By applying that formula, we can find the value of p of -1. That is 5 by 32 plus 2 by 32 plus 1 by 32 plus p of -1 is equals to 1. That is, p of -1 is equals to 1 minus 5 plus 2, 7 plus 8. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 by 32. 8 by 32 is equal to 1 by 4. 1 minus 1 by 4. 3 by 4. Therefore, p of -1 value is equals to 3 by 4. Now, this is the table which is connected to the given data. Now, from this table, we have to find the expected value of x. So, expected value of x means formula. It is simply nothing but mean value. Mean value means sigma xi into p of xi. That is sigma xi into p of xi. We are multiplying these two values. 3 into 5. 15 by 32 plus 4 into 2, 8 by 32 plus 5 into 1 by 32, 5 by 32 minus 1 into 3 by 4, minus 3 by 4. Now here taking LCM, 15 plus 5, 20 plus 8, 28 by 32 minus 3 by 4. Now this is 7 by 8 minus 3 by 4. Now taking LCM, 8 LCM, 7 minus 6 equals to 1 by 8. That is the first option. If y is equal to mx plus 4 is a tangent to both of the parabolas, y square is equal to 4x and x square is equal to 2py, then what is the value of p? So here given two parabolas, First equation is y square is equal to 4x and the second equation is x square is equals to 2by. Now the second equation is taken as x square is equal to 4 into b by 2 into y, which is nothing but 2by. Now we are converting this equation in the form of x square is equal to 4by. For that we are writing like that. Now y square is equal to 4x and this is second parabola. Given that y is equal to mx plus 4 is a tangent to both of the parabolas. So first we compare these two equations with y square is equal to 4ax and x square is equal to 4by. Then what are the values of a comma b? A is equals to 1, a equal to 1 here, and b is equals to b by 2. Now these are the values of a comma b. Now already we have one formula that the common tangent to both of the parabolas y square is equal to 4ax and x square is equal to 4by is x into a power 1 by 3 plus y into b power 1 by 3 plus a power 2 by 3 into b power 2 by 3 is equals to 0. This is the equation of the tangent. Already we have that a is equal to 1 and b is equal to b by 2. That is x plus, substituting a is equal to 1 here, plus y into b is equals to b by 2. b by 2 power 1 by 3 plus a is equal to 1 and b is equals to b by 2. b by 2 power 2 by 3 is equals to 0. Now this is the equation of the tangent. Already given that y is equal to mx plus 4 is the equation of the tangent. That is, given equation is mx minus y plus 4 equals to 0. Now both of the equations of the tangents. So comparing the equation by taking the ratio of the quotients, x quotient by x quotient, that is 1 by m is equals to y quotient by y quotient, that is b by 2 power 1 by 3 by minus 1 is equals to constant by constant, b by 2 power 2 by 3 by 4. Now what is the value of b? That is the given question. To get the value of b, just simply we are equating these two values, that is b by 2 power 1 by 3 minus b by 2 power 1 by 3 is equals to b by 2 power 2 by 3 by 4. Now this is cancelled by one time here. Now this is b by 2 power 1 by 3, which ends taking cross product, minus 4 is equals to b by 2 power 1 by 3. Now cubing on both sides, then minus 64 is equals to b by 2, which implies the value of b is equals to minus 128. That is the third option. If g of x is equal to x square plus x minus 1 and g circle f of x is equal to 4x square minus 10x plus 5, then what is the value of f of 5 by 4? So given that, first we are writing the given two functions. Given that g of x is equals to x square plus x minus 1, and also given g circle f of x is equals to 4x square minus 10x plus 5. So g circle f of x means this is nothing but g of f of x, that is g of f of x is equals to 4x square minus 10x plus 5. Already we have that g of x is equal to x square plus x minus 1. Now from this, what is g of f of x value? G of f of x means in this function we are taking x is equal to f of x, that is g of f of x is equals to, here in this function we are replacing f of x whole square plus f of x minus 1 is equal to 4x square minus 10x plus 5. What we want? We want the value of f of 5 by 4, that is taking x is equal to 5 by 4 in the above equation, which implies f of 5 by 4 whole square plus f of 5 by 4 minus 1 is equals to 4 into 5 by 4 whole square, that is 25 by 16 minus 10 into 5 by 4 plus 5. Now taking 4 LCM here, 25 minus 15 plus 20, which is equals to 45 minus 50 minus 5 by 4. Now this total value is equal to minus 5 by 4, and we taking that f of 5 by 4 is equals to t now. Then which implies the equation becomes t square plus t minus 1 plus 5 by 4 is equals to 0. Now taking 4 LCM, then 4t square plus 4t minus 4 plus 5 plus 1 is equals to 0. So 40 square plus 40 plus 1, 2t plus 1 whole square is equals to 0, which implies the value of t is equals to minus 1 by 2. But t is nothing but f of 5 by 4. Therefore, f of 5 by 4 value is equals to minus 1 by 2. That is the first option.